I'm Tia.
I'm Patrick.
Welcome to Up the More.
You already waving?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. How are you? You have Garfield.
Yeah, an angel.
It's definitely Garfield.
It's definitely angel.
So, how are you doing today?
It's been a long day.
Actually, it's been a pretty good day for me. Good day for me, good week for me. And I think it went pretty decently this week.
The kids came home this week.
Oh, yeah. But they were here Tuesday.
I don't know. Your son's been something else today.
Hmm?
Your son was something else today.
Oh, yeah. He's been acting weird, huh?
That's one way of putting it.
Well, we got a new wiener in the box this week.
Okay, hold on. But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that today's TJ's birthday.
Well, that's
TJ from Selling Women Teen K
Listen.
it's his birthday, so we're gonna give him a pass. He's probably with his family right now celebrating.
Not
so.
an excuse. Dewey,
Too excused.
Dewey, welcome. You are the first in the box, and you get the very special shout out. Welcome in.
Cindy from Specters was second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blaine
on. It's on time-ish.
On time-ish.
Because it was during the
credits.
the whatever.
Yeah, the countdown
Opening.
credits. That's fine. So, he wasn't here, on 9 o'clock, but he's on time-ish.
It was before the opening ended. So if it's before that, he's Blaine on time. He wasn't early, but he was on time.
Okay. Papa Mozo, what's going on?
Hi, Papa Mozo. How are you?
Hold on. Papa Mozo says, I hate when that moves. I sound better. Maybe because of the new job. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
Well, it does relieve some stress, It really does. 'Cause
You get upset, go kill a couple rats. Go
I did that today.
go spray some bugs.
I do that every day. So, yeah. I got my first paycheck today. You know, I'm doing all right. I'm getting back on a cycle here. So, I think it'll be all right. You got the Downunder Cruisers in here. And that's it so far. That's all I see anyway. There's somebody else that I didn't see yet. So
I know there's 10 people watching.
10 people watching, but like 5 talking.
Yep.
That's cool. No problem. But anyway, today is Friday. 1 week.
Thank goodness.
1 week until Halloween. Next Saturday is Halloween.
Is it really?
Yeah. And there is no trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
So I guess it's going to be what we did last year. Movies,
Candy,
junk food,
and takeout.
maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Did we do takeout last?
Yes.
Did we?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Or are you just saying that?
No, we got McDonald's. We got Macca's.
Macca's?
But I think we should do Marco's.
Marco's is good. Love Marco's.
So we'll do Marco's. Papa Moses says boo. Yeah, I know. No, the kids don't do it anyways. They only did it for the candy, and then they decided they didn't like the walking, and so we just stopped doing it like a while ago.
We got some lazy kids that really don't like to walk. And the problem is we have to go to a different neighborhood because we got 3 houses on this street. So
hold on. We got 3 houses on the street. We are one of them, and nobody else does the candy. And even if you were to expand out through our neighborhood per se, our block or
I don't
whatever,
think anybody does candy.
nobody does.
So here's the thing. What was it, about 2-3 years ago? We had a knock on the door from some trick-or-treaters for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And we had just got back from trick-or-treat. Yeah, it had to been like 3 years
Like we
ago.
didn't even have any candy.
We didn't have candy. But what we did, we recycled the candy from what we gotten.
Yeah, that the kids didn't like.
That the
give
kids,
them.
because we were already starting to go through stuff that, you know, that we didn't like and that the kids didn't like. So like, yeah, you can have these. It was like handfuls.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like, what, 2 kids?
There was 2 kids.
Yeah.
Same family.
So we have a going record of 2 kids at our house. But the one in Fredericksburg wasn't all that busy, but we had traffic.
Our bucket was always emptied. It was mainly because of the teenagers, but
Yeah, but the thing is, that's because we left because the kids were younger.
he's sticking his tongue out. Why would you poke at him?
He had his tongue out. It was wet. So
Tongues are usually wet.
we would go to a different neighborhood because we knew what neighborhood that we can get hit off in.
Mm-hmm.
And
It was the ritzy neighborhood. They gave out like
3
king-size candy bars.
king-size candy bars. And these
Like-
houses are like 3 stories high.
Yeah, and they would give out not just one, but they'd be like, "Oh, you want a couple of them? Here you go."
It'd be at least 3 at the minimum.
Mm-hmm. And then we have 2 kids, so that's like at minimum 6 bars.
So Papa Mozo says Reese's and sour gummies.
I like Reese's and Snickers.
I like Reese's. I like, my favorite's Hershey's. So that's my favorite. So speaking.
But hold on. But let me also say this. We don't eat a whole lot of candy and like sweets, okay? I think our record, let's see, we had candy, it lasts all year. Like the kids will literally not, like nobody will really eat it. And like a year later, we're like, oh, we have Halloween candy from last year. We should probably dump this out.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, it is we're gonna make it a free for all Friday. You know, I'm gonna drop the link. What the hell? Drop the link in the chat. We've already got one on standby that wanted to come on.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll bring him in. Hi.
G'day.
How are you?
Oh, I'm well. Yourselves?
Doing well. Doing well. How's Saturday looking so far?
Saturday's awesome. Maybe not by the picture, but Saturday's awesome. It's raining. I've got my jumper on because I'm cold, and we're expecting about 19 degrees or whatever it is.
Well, that's a little cold.
Yeah, well,
19 is not too bad.
yeah, that's
Like
not
50s.
bad for
No. It's like 70s.
No, that is not 70s.
It is.
Hold on. I'll do the conversion right now.
Go
Okay,
for it. Be my guest. 20. Yeah, it's currently 12.
38, 32, 60, 70.
66.2.
G'day, nautical nurse Nancy.
So 66 degrees. That is pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. It's currently 12, though.
So you have 12 degrees right now?
Yep.
That's 53 degrees.
Yep.
What are you staring at?
All right. So from what I understand, you guys do not celebrate Halloween.
Nope.
You
It's
don't.
Don't even know how to spell Halloween, let alone celebrate it.
Nautical Nurse Nancy, hello.
Hi, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Nice to see you in here. You're not working tonight? So the idea of going around as a kid collecting candy from strangers doesn't sound cool.
Okay, so let me take you back a little bit. When I was 5 years old, my mother took my cousin and I to the dentist for our regular checkups.
Uh-huh.
I saw my cousin getting a filling. Turned me right off lollies forever.
Nurse Nancy says, "Aw, no Halloween. Not working tonight. I'm packing for vacation."
Awesome.
You're going back to Cancun, right?
Yeah,
I think that's where she's
I think
going.
that's where they're going. Yeah.
Yep, that's what she said on her live.
That's what I was thinking. That's awesome. I'm jealous.
So, if you don't mind, Sean, I'm just going to make it a free-for-all Friday. Anybody that
Go for
wants to join us can
It's your
pop
show.
out if they want. I have no problem with it. I'm dropping the link now.
Oh, can I
Be nice.
join?
Be nice to see who else we can banter with.
Dewey says, "I'll pack, just waiting for time to get up and leave. Hee hee." Not gonna understand says, "Yep, a bunch of us are going to Cancun together. Wish you all could come." I didn't know y'all were going.
I remember them saying something about going to Cancun.
Yeah, but I didn't know like when. Life is good today says, "What's going on, guys?"
Hey, life is good today.
Woo! Hey, Ronnie.
But yeah, I was a little late today doing all the notifications of us going live. Still kind of doing it. But anyway, so what you want to talk about?
I'm cold.
You're cold.
I'm cold.
You had this house done to.
But I was working.
What's
Hey,
going on?
Ronnie.
I like your background too.
How you doing?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, nothing much. Just chilling like a villain.
Awesome. Well, I apologize. We run over into some of your time there, but
That's all right.
You're good.
we're just so excited. You know, I don't know if y'all seen our new shirts.
I did. I seen it earlier today.
Cancun 2020.
Hi, Alma.
She's right
Well,
over
if
here.
it isn't the Lady Elma there as well.
She's here. She's getting my medicine. She's a nurse. She takes care of me.
I'm going to shut up.
Part of your
there, 'cause
medicine
you never
routine?
know.
So
That's the way to take. That's the way to take the medicine right there, buddy.
medicine and the medicine.
Yeah.
Right?
Now you realize you guys
Oh,
are making us jealous.
I messed with the green screen, and now
Yeah, you did.
No.
I always wanted to have X-ray vision, but this is ridiculous.
Let's see if we can
That's
get.
too much
There we
extra.
go.
Oh, bugger.
There we go.
Just when I was enjoying the view. You guys are making us jealous.
I know, right?
Well, I'm kind of sorry, but not really sorry. I mean,
It's like the Reese's. Sorry, not sorry.
right. I mean, I wish y'all could go with us. I really do, because we've got a great group of people going to Cancun.
You got a lineup going with you.
Oh, it's awesome. I don't even know how many. There's like 17 people, but let me read let me tell you what channels are going with us. It's Bella Travel and Adventures. That's Sarah B. We got Coos Cruisers, which is Sarah and Bob.
Mhm.
Dewey Destinations. That's Dewey Ski.
Mitch.
And we got Mitch, and then we got Flamingo Pam and Jeffrey's Cruisers. That's Jeffrey Poole and Pooler and his wife Cheryl.
Yeah.
And we've got us, of course. Life is good today. And we're Nurse Nancy and her husband, Awesome Anthony. We got Chris Barnett and his beautiful wife Laura, and his mother
Norma.
With See the World with Chris, and Jay and Michelle Bowen with That's Cruise Life.
Well, not Jay.
Well, you're right. Jay's not going. He's got to stay at home and work.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but
You mean the wrench is not going?
the wrench is not going. You're right.
Wrench is not going.
So yeah.
So you guys are going to be wrenchless.
I mean, that's some big shoes, but I'll try to fill in.
Holy cow, you guys were up.
Sorry.
Nurse Nancy is in here.
Hi, Nurse Nancy.
Oh,
You know she's here.
Well, let me say, we would dearly love to be with you guys. There's only one small challenge. We can't get out of our state just yet.
That's what I hear. I mean, that's crazy, but
We're hoping that that's going to change tomorrow.
So
well, I mean, y'all did just happen to have an excellent vacation. What was it?
hey, I'm okay with going on another one.
Well, that's all right. As long as Royal Caribbean doesn't cancel December, we're going on something.
Well, it seems like you did you see the news that Carnival says December 1st we're going. I mean, so maybe fingers crossed that they're actually going to start back.
Right here.
We have a bubble happening here as well. There's a small little cruise organization doing trips from Queensland up through to the Barrier Reef and back. So we've got a little bit of traveling happening there. Plus New Zealand, we've got a bubble with us in New Zealand. So they fly from Auckland into Sydney, I think it is. And then what happens is they say nobody's allowed to go anywhere else but stay in New South Wales. Only problem is we end up finding some of them down here and all over the place. So I think the borders are going to drop fairly soon.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, of course, me and Miss Sam have been talking about making a trip over to the Great Australia.
Come on down.
We've been talking
Let
about
me know when you're going.
It's a plane cost. I mean,
it is an expensive.
that is an expensive flight. Like
Now, hang on a minute. Hang on.
You're talking about.
Let me just clarify a couple things for you. It's cheaper for you to fly from there to here than it is for us to you, because we pay for everything in US dollars.
I believe that. I mean, I don't doubt you for a minute. I work for a company that manufactured wood chippers, and there was some company in Australia that we would actually sell wood chippers to, and not only
Hey.
but we sell 4-wheelers and chainsaws and tree saws, and because it was cheaper for them to buy it in the U.S. and have it shipped to Australia. So I can see that.
Absolutely. So buy your trip in the States. Come on over. It'll cost you just a little bit extra than a coffee, and you'll come and enjoy a good time here.
Just a little bit more, yeah. Just a little bit more.
If you're talking Starbucks coffee, it's probably about the same.
Yeah.
No, just a couple of cents over Starbucks. Then you'll be fine. Tyler, that looks awfully like the bathroom.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
Over there.
So,
Tyler, are you trying to do a Papa Mozo?
Oh no, I was trying to use OBS for the camera, but it looks like OBS crashed, so I guess I have to try this way. But no, not the bathroom.
So Tyler, you got your Sarah, how are you?
Hi guys, I'm actually supposed to be packing right now, but I saw you guys had put the thing on here. I came to yell at Ronnie and Alma actually, because you're supposed to be packing too.
pack, Sarah.
Almost packed. We're almost packed.
The only thing left to pack,
Sarah,
I have to pack tomorrow, so we're good. I do
Sarah.
have this hair though.
Sarah, haven't you learned from us?
No?
You know that we haven't even got the cruise fully booked and planned for 2022 yet, but we're packed already.
Are you really? Are you just kidding?
What do you think?
I think you probably are. Oh my gosh, how is everybody tonight?
Doing
Fantastic.
great. It's Friday.
Hi, Tyler.
Saturday.
That's right. So, I mean, woo, Friday. And I know what we're doing this weekend. What's everybody else doing this weekend or the next week? Because
Sitting here being jealous that y'all are over there this weekend.
So when do y'all leave?
Tomorrow.
Oh, fun.
actually, Sarah and Bob are actually flying into Charlotte, North Carolina.
And then we will join them on
And
the plane.
We're going to drive
There you
to Charlotte and get on the same plane, and we're all flying to
Cancun together.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Plan, but I
So
think,
next time you'll actually have to tell us when it's gonna be.
wait, what?
Next time you have to tell us when it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, this was I don't know if that there was actually any plans.
No, I know what it was. This was the October cruise. There
Right,
was so many people
right.
on there. And Chris was like, hey, since we can't go on a cruise, let's do Cancun. And that's how it all come about.
Right.
So it's Chris's fault.
Yeah. See the
All
word.
right, well, I'm gonna have to find him and get on him.
That's right.
JP
That's,
Travel Adventure says hello to everybody.
We are looking at
What's going on?
we are looking at February,
I'm thinking.
Cancun again, because I'm afraid cruising's still gonna be sketchy.
I spelled my name wrong.
So.
Cruises.
Oh my God! That's just what it said. Oh, edit name. Okay, I got it. Oh, crying out loud.
Wow, it's all
How many
right.
White Claws you had tonight?
You ain't any White Claws tonight, Sarah.
Girl.
How many have you had, Sarah?
I'm on my first.
All right, Dawn.
That's the problem.
Maybe that's the problem.
Is that your first in single digits or double digits?
Or like when you get stopped by the police and you
I've
got
had one drink.
one, maybe two, officer.
One drink.
I just cracked it. After
that's
our
right
live, I cracked it.
Okay, so how many other types of drinks have you had tonight?
None.
Well,
Well,
Tyler, what have you been up to, buddy?
Is that
Not
actually-
much. Just on vacation.
You're on vacation.
Yeah, this weekend we're here at the beach.
Which
That's why the Wi-Fi is so good.
But Tyler, what beach are you at?
Palm Coast up near Sebastian Inlet. So up here, actually not Sebastian Inlet. Up Palm Coast near Flagler and Melbourne Beach up here in Florida.
So that by what was the beach I went to? Is it New Smyrna?
Yeah, it's kind of close to there, a little bit further up, closer to St. Augustine.
St. Augustine. So I'm really only familiar with Siesta Key, St. Pete, Tampa, and Orlando.
That's the Gulf side there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
Siesta Keys Gulf side.
Right.
He's
Yes.
So this is on the
he's
Atlantic side, closer again towards St. Augustine, Jacksonville.
I can say us and more's on the Gulf side, right? Aren't
Yeah.
y'all? Right.
Yeah, we're down in Fort Myers.
So I mean, if y'all want to ever come down this way, we can totally.
Well,
stay.
Well, yeah, like Alma said, we got aspirations of actually moving to that.
I know. I've been convinced. I've been trying to convince you to move this way.
I know it. I know it. I mean, we got all them grandbabies. It's hard.
It's a great vacation for them to come down here.
They can't afford to get down here.
You know,
Pile in the car.
you know, it's funny, Ronnie. One of the things that we did when we used to live in Virginia is when my parents moved down here to Florida.
Hold on, time out. I have to give props to Papa Mozo. He got it right.
Good job,
Cape
Papa
Coral.
Mozo.
He's been getting it right the last couple of weeks, hasn't he?
He's been getting it right.
Isn't it?
But anyway, we used to live in Virginia, obviously, and we moved down to Florida because my parents moved down here. And I've always wanted to live in Florida. It was a perfect time to do it, so why not?
Well, speaking of parents, you know, our parents were aging, and so we got that, and then we got our grandbabies.
Yeah.
If we could get their parents to go, hey, once a week, all you got to do is FaceTime me or something.
You gotta do it.
You know, anything like that for sure. I mean,
I saw two of my grandbabies today, and it's the first time I saw them in like 3 or 4 weeks. And I was like, these are the babies that live with us. So, I mean, I was tore
for
up.
about 2 years.
And it still blows my mind that you guys are grandparents.
I know.
Yeah.
It
Of
blows,
seven, of
it blows
seven.
my mind too sometimes. I ain't supposed to have 7 grandbabies at this age.
I do still have a baby. We have a baby that lives in the household. This baby is like 5'9".
Oh, he's 5'7" to 5'9".
I think he's 5'9".
Well, I
And
measured
he's
him.
like 240 pounds. He gave me a big old hug and told me he loved me and he's gonna miss me before he left tonight.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what
Just wait until they grow up and leave.
Yeah, mine doesn't do really well when I leave.
4 of them have grown up and left, and we want the other one to grow up and leave too, so we can go to Florida.
Then I can tell you the truth. Party, party, party.
I think that's why we party so hard now. We had those grandbabies living in the household, and oh my God, it was so
right before the
it was a
the
lot.
craziness in the world happened. You know, the mama and the 2 grandbabies they moved out, and
We had more issues with mama than we did the babies.
exactly. But you know, we got the 15-year-old that lives upstairs in the attic. I mean, he lives up there, and
He only comes down for food.
He comes down for food.
You know
Does
how
it
to
make
fix
you
that?
fine?
Just put a refrigerator up there, and then like once every so often, just replenish it.
I mean, it probably would work a lot for sure.
That's
Does he make his own?
cool for teenagers, though.
Or
Mine,
do you have to cook for him?
Well, I have to cook. I cook dinner for him. You know, he doesn't eat breakfast usually, and then lunch he'll fix his own lunch. But one
So
time,
he's-
so basically once or twice a day he comes downstairs. Other than that, we don't. Eat.
If I may quickly interrupt, hello to Larry from Plum Travelers.
Absolutely, Larry.
Hi, Larry.
Just an info for you guys, Alma and Ronnie. We had a rule going with our kids. We said, okay, you want to stay in the house one night a week, you cook for the family. And I want to tell you, best meals we ever ate was when my son cooked. The bastard's left us now. He's in his own place.
Right.
Papa, that wasn't sloppy Joe. It was chili.
Joe, but I actually made.
He makes some really good chili.
I actually made one night.
Hamburger chili.
It was I made my rendition of a guy's burger, and I made that, and I made some homemade chili to go on top of that, and he ate that, and he loved it, and he keeps on saying that he loves it.
He says like you put it on a bun by itself, it's like sloppy Joe. So he said it's sloppy Joe mix.
Yeah. So
I don't think he's listening, Alma.
yeah.
Got a reminder for the Downunder Cruisers. Who are they?
Downunder Cruisers.
I have no idea who they are.
Heard of them?
No.
Never heard of them. Never heard.
Well, guys, I gotta go because I gotta go pack. But I wanted to come in and say hello to all of you.
Well, thank you for coming in.
There
And
it is.
safe
Tomorrow.
trip.
Tomorrow.
Safe travel.
You guys have an awesome trip.
Yep, you guys be safe.
Thanks,
Safe
Heather.
travel. Safe travel. We'll see you tomorrow.
Heather,
Yes.
are you still doing the autism thing tomorrow night?
I'm gonna push it back. I was gonna push it back to next Saturday. So because I know that you guys are traveling tomorrow, so I was thinking about pushing back till next Saturday.
Sure.
If that's still good for you. I mean,
For me.
okay.
All right, sweet. Thank you, guys.
Take
Thanks
care.
for
Travel safe.
Bye. See you soon.
See ya.
You see,
I don't know how to
Tyler,
get out of here though.
Oh, remember.
yeah, but look at Tyler. Tyler was like, he was doing
The Disney wave.
yeah, he's like, hey, it's like the princess wave. Woo. So Tyler, what have you been up to, sir?
You know, just spending here at the beach for the past 2 nights. So definitely relaxing here because we can't be cruising. So that's where I'm heading to all the beaches in Florida. It seems like this summer.
Having a great time, right?
Definitely, 100%.
If you end up hitting like this side, like Fort Myers Beach or something like that, let me know.
Yeah, the waves on the Gulf side are a little bit not to my liking. So I'd like to stay over here at the.
Yeah, there's like none.
Yeah, there's no waves. It's more of a like a.
It's like a
yeah,
wait.
like a lake.
Yeah, there you go, like
there
a
you
lake.
go.
Right.
So what do? You like the boogie board or something?
Oh no, just like looking at the big waves, you know, more than looking at the Caribbean, you know. So definitely like looking at the bigger waves. I like when I go to the beach. Usually, it's either mostly just sitting at the beach watching the water crash. Pretty relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Boogie boarding is nice if there's big waves, but if there's not, you know, just sit there and go in the water, spend time in there. It's definitely very, very nice, relaxing.
That's one of my when I'm on the East Coast side. That's one of my favorite things to do is to do the boogie board.
Yeah, it's depends.
Tell me, Tyler.
The waves
Melbourne.
are really weird here.
Yeah.
Tell me, Tyler. Melbourne, Florida. Is that a big place?
Yeah, sort of. It's close to Cocoa Beach, which is the big cruise port down here, but not as big as your Melbourne, of course.
I'm just making comparisons. That's all.
Yeah.
What's really sad is I didn't even know we had a Melbourne, Florida.
Yeah. I can tell you that.
Tyler,
Yeah.
you have parents, right?
Yeah.
What do they think about your YouTube?
They're supporting me full swing. They're happy that I'm doing it, of course.
So
Have they
should-
ever made any appearances on any of your shows? Like,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
have they made any appearances on any of your like your shows, like your reviews or anything like that?
Oh, yes, they have.
Okay.
Somehow. Just leave it at that.
We had last night on our Thirsty Thursday, we had Austin, which is Ronnie's son, pop up, and it was nice having him there. I mean, he doesn't visit that much, so at least we can hang out on Thirsty Thursday.
Exactly. Yeah, my son, he sucks. I mean,
No, he does.
oh, he's a
good
great. No,
boy.
he's a great guy. I mean, he's a great kid. Definitely. We just.
None of our kids visit enough. But then again, they do because, you know, we don't like a lot of visits. So
I just gave my kids the news that they had to move out by the age of like 22 at the latest.
There you go.
that was actually about the average age our kids moved out. I mean, Austin, I'm 24.
Austin was, no, he just turned 25. He's been out 2 or 3 years. So I think he's about 22. Austin, but now Austin graduated the early college high school. You know, so he got his high school diploma and an associate's degree at the same time.
Wow.
And he was about 22 because he went at the first thing, and it took them almost 5 years to get the both of them. Whereas Cassie, when she graduated, she graduated and it only took her 4 years to get both. But it was an awesome program.
But the day she graduated high school, she left graduation and went to the hospital and delivered a baby. The same day.
I mean, we are in North Carolina, right, baby?
That's what happened.
I mean, Jerry Springer, right?
Hey, he's a judge now.
Is that right?
Well, she moved out of the house that day, or the day she came home from the hospital for the baby, and moved in with baby daddy and lived with him until the baby was 1.5 years old. And then we went to the 1 year old.
Yeah, just like maybe a month after, 2 weeks after, then they come live with us.
And then she moved in with us, and we had my
cold.
daughter.
Now, I gotta address this. I heard Heather say cold.
And
she's over here chattering.
A lot. I have noticed that you live in Florida and y'all are in long sleeves and sweatshirts a lot.
I'm not.
I can say normally I see Heather in a sweatshirt or something.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I want to go get it.
She usually has a hoodie on like Sean does right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand it.
It's cold.
Look at y'all.
Sean, it's just now warming up there, right, Sean?
Well, it is. We've had our week of a couple of days of like 25 degrees C. Today's a cold day, which is 12. 25 multiplied by 2, add 32 gives you the temp in Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
so that's
25.
That's a lot of math when you've been drinking.
Times 2. 25
That's a lot of math.
50,
like
60,
right?
70, 80. It's about 82, 83.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, so 20. So you saying the Celsius times 2.
Celsius times 2 plus 32 gives you Fahrenheit.
Okay. I don't know if I'll remember it tomorrow.
Well, I will argue, even though I live in this area, I will argue. I don't do Celsius and Fahrenheit very much, but I am very much for the metric system. Me as a nurse, I'm all metric. So
Good on you, girl.
Yeah, I mean,
metric is so much easier.
Ask me to convert anything, and I will put.
You're right. She says it's easier all the time. I'm like, no, it's not. It's all what you learn, I guess.
Well, it's simple. Everything is in tens.
Yeah. I hate pulling out the tools that have metric.
What was that, Dwight?
I said I hate pulling out the tools that have metric.
That's because you can't add 1 plus 1.
Metric is all about just moving a decimal point. It's just
That's
about
it.
10, yeah.
Apocryphy, it's crazy. I mean, you got 5 milliliters is a teaspoon, 15 milliliters is a tablespoon, 30 milliliters is an ounce, 8 ounces is 240 milliliters. I mean, it's crazy. But I got metric. I love metric. Nursing, that's me.
It looks. Nancy was saying pretty much the same thing as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure she deals with it a lot. How about you, Tyler? You deal with any metric in school?
No, mostly Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I mean I don't. You know, when I was a kid, they was all we'll go to the metric system. We'll go to the metric system, and it never happened. But
it's happened in a lot of areas, just not in every area.
Right, in some areas it has. You know, the scientific. I mean, I think it's a lot of metric. But, I knew. Now, like I said, we got a 15-year-old that lives in the attic.
She got her hoodie. She got her hoodie.
There you go. I didn't think
you wouldn't survive in North Carolina.
She didn't survive in Virginia.
I can imagine that.
I didn't go outside. Had a space heater that stayed by my feet.
She wouldn't go out and play in the snow with me.
Neither would I, Dwight. Never know what you'd do in that snow.
I'd throw a snowball at you.
I'm just saying. Does it snow in Australia?
Yeah, it does, but on the upper levels. So
if you're in the mountain,
yeah, we've got a couple of mountain areas, like a place called Mount Kosciuszko or the Great Lakes, not the Great Lakes, Lake Mountain, all those areas there, they've got snow on board.
Okay. Now, I thought
But if you want to come down to this area here for skiing, the best place to go is New Zealand.
No, we don't want no more snow. No part of it.
well, we don't. Now,
No.
me and Miss Amber, we don't like snow.
So
I
currently,
don't like it either.
so currently in Southwest Florida, it is 79 degrees.
That's
Surprising, that's the same temperature up here in Palm Coast.
that sounds like a great temperature.
Hey, Sean, I don't even want to go to Australia during swimming season because, like, I could be like in the ocean, and that's when like the megalosauruses come out, right? Because like Australia has the crazy shit that just eats
Something's gonna
you.
kill you, right?
Megalosaurus.
It depends on where you go, right? Like if you go up to the northern beaches like Northern Territory or Northern Queensland, yeah, no, that's a place I don't want to be either. But further down, say Sydney, Melbourne's a bit cold, but Sydney, the Gold Coast, those parts of Queensland, Western Australia, yep, you're right. We really don't have many sharks. I lie. We really do have sharks, but they're well controlled.
Oh,
All
shit.
right. So it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit in Bowling Springs, North Carolina.
That's beautiful.
That's freezing.
That's beautiful.
I'm the type of person who I can literally buy hoodies, sweatpants, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, and wear them all year round.
So our winter consists of like 3 days in the beginning of February.
Yep, very true.
And it's like 52 degrees for a high, if you're lucky.
I don't go outside.
But it's like 3 days.
I am bundled down in blankets with like a space heater, and I'm
She's so natured. I mean, something, because I mean, every time I see her, she got that hoodie on. I'm like, we just left Florida like last week, and it's like
I take a hoodie with me every like cruise because once it hits dark, I'm like hoodie and sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Well, okay. In all fairness, it does get breezy on a cruise. So when you're walking the decks at night, it is.
oh no.
I don't wear.
But
it,
I was wearing hoodies all the time, even in like at the Wyndham.
Yeah, I know.
When we were on the Mariner of the Seas in January, the temperatures were 50 the week before, but now like when we were on that cruise on the Mariner, it was 80. But at night it got to like 50, and I was freezing, especially watching those movies on the pool deck, freezing, like shivering. So I brought a jacket, luckily, and couldn't go without it on this cruise ship.
I mean, Dwight and Tyler, you mentioned. I mean, you get on that Lido deck and that breeze coming in. You get in like January or February, that kind of it can get cold a little bit to us. I mean, we were on a cruise in, I think it was like late January, and we didn't pack any kind of warm clothes. So Alma had like one pair of capris and no long sleeve shirt or anything like that. And it's like every time we went outside, it's like cold because all that wind. I mean, it was blowing like 20, 30 miles per hour or some kind of.
Hey, Dwight, you want to have a look at the bottom of the chat with Plum Travelers?
What's that? What's?
Yeah, I don't want to be where he is right now.
It's 39 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have an AC and a fan going on.
Sounds like me.
Wow, that's cold.
He will freeze me out.
So like the hotel room, when we were at the Wyndham, the hotel room, the first one, the air conditioner didn't work. So that was a big negative for me. So we got a different room, and then the air conditioner worked very well in that room. And I kept it as low as it go. The lowest it'd go was 65. But it stayed there the entire week.
I almost died.
Oh,
I had blankets. I wrapped myself in blankets and hoodies and sweatpants like the whole time.
So he's hot natured and you're cold natured, and
well, see, here's the thing. When I moved from Virginia, I always said I'm not going to get Florida blood because I don't want to be one of these people that walk around at 60 degrees wearing a hoodie.
It's all right. You can come down.
It's not like I'm wearing a tank top under this. I'm wearing an actual shirt underneath this. And that's how it is. I'll wear like long sleeve shirts under them. I don't care.
It's all right, Dwight. When you come down here, come down in winter, when we have a top of 10 degrees. That'll be good. It'll be good.
I only like the cold if it's going to snow. And if it's not going to snow, I don't like the cold.
Then go to New Zealand.
You can go be a kiwi bird.
I could be a chicken nugget bird.
Chicken nugget bird, right?
God.
But here's the thing. You'd have to learn how to drive on the wrong side of the road. Can you do that?
I've done it before.
Okay, then.
Well, I've driven on the road, but it wasn't on purpose.
Folks, we're going to
join us in the chat.
All right.
I got to go on in 5 minutes. So just giving you a warning.
I'll catch up with you guys later.
Okay.
Okay. We'll catch you later.
Nice talking to you, Ronnie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt.
If y'all haven't already, go ahead and drop the hashtag creators in the box as well.
There's a lot of great creators in the chat tonight.
I know.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I'm happy that Plump Travelers is in here, that Larry's in here, because he doesn't come in here too often.
Yeah. He always makes it for Sean's show.
I know.
But
he's in here, but
But it's nice to see him in here. Welcome in, Larry.
For sure. Cheryl Ruzinski.
Hi.
Yeah, 39 degrees and you're hot. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
always watching. I know you're always watching, and I know I can always count on you to be in the box too.
Papa Mozo's great.
Oh, we love Papa. I mean, he's crazy. We had the pleasure of actually meeting Papa. He came to Charlotte, doing one of his medical things, and we like, Papa, you're in Charlotte. We're like an hour away. Come see us. And he spent the weekend with us.
Yeah, I know.
And so that was awesome.
That's awesome.
It is. That was awesome. We missed.
We were actually supposed to meet up with him when he came down, or when he was supposed to come down. Thank you. When he was supposed to come down for the Lolita Loco show.
I was really looking forward to that, because we were going to be able to take him out to dinner,
yeah,
him and his wife to
dinner,
and then spend like the whole day before everybody else got there, just being with them and getting to know them and everything. So I was really looking forward to that. That was the most thing I think I've been bummed about since the whole COVID thing. Just we weren't able to meet him.
Number 19.
Oh crap! That one.
Absolutely, the craziness in the world for sure. But if we can have any great takeaways from the craziness, is that we've been able to meet a lot of great people in this cruising community. I mean,
even if it's not physically, virtually.
Virtually, Tyler. I mean, great young man right there. I mean, he's got a future ahead of him, and us and more. We've been to Florida. We just haven't been able to meet up yet. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen, Ronnie.
I believe it's going to happen. I really do.
And the funny thing is, when we started our channel, Tyler's was one of the ones that we started watching. It wasn't the first one, but it was one of the original ones we started watching.
You were definitely one of our top 5s.
Yeah.
I didn't even put the top 3.
So I know Tyler's been around for a while, and
Tyler, I mean, to be a young man, it's just. I mean, he puts a lot of great content out there.
Oh yeah.
Papa Moses says Tyler's going to end up buying YouTube.
He might. You never know. I mean, he gets in the right circumstances. I mean, with that voice, I mean, he's got definitely got a radio voice, or even though it's not. That's just like.
Keep your attention.
Me, they think, oh my God, that's a country boy right there.
Shark Kid, that one.
Papa
Yep.
Mozo. The Shark Kid, that one.
You're right. Papa, you're right. Ain't no doubt about that. He's definitely
Larry
going.
says, I thought Tyler was going to buy an amusement park. I mean, I can see that one happening too.
Yeah, there you go, Heather. I can see that because Tyler likes those roller coasters for sure.
Yeah,
That's what Larry
definitely.
said.
Want to get a ship
JP
first?
Travel-
Buy my cruise ship first.
JP Travel Adventures. I agree with you. I think Lolita Loca and Sharon at Sea were one of our. I think definitely one of our first.
They were
ones.
definitely our first ones. And then I would say, I know Tyler and I think who else we were watching. Dawn.
I know we were watching Dawn.
Watched Dawn.
Lolita Loca was my first one because they were actually from Charlotte, or not from Charlotte, but they lived in Charlotte. And I'm like, that's an hour down the road from me. So I started watching Jenny and Tony. I'm my head, and I didn't drink too much, but I started watching them, and then that led off to other channels.
I can't wait to meet them next October for the Lolita Loca cruise.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were supposed to,
Okay.
this
You guys are supposed to go on this one.
tomorrow. It's supposed to be
would've been
tomorrow.
this epic
On the
cruise.
breeze.
Yeah, we're going on it. We're going on with it. We're going on with them next year on the Mardi Gras, so it's going to be awesome.
I'm working.
She's working.
Yep,
we
I didn't check.
looked into it.
Can't make it happen.
Oh, that's too bad.
You'll have to make sure you're clear for our group cruise in 2022.
I'll have to look, but I mean,
Well,
there's no asking off. Like
just say-
my schedule falls where it falls, and if I'm working that weekend, there's no asking off. That's just where it falls.
So yeah, I mean, once y'all get an actual date, we'll check, and if we can make it, absolutely, we'd love to be on that group cruise. I think it would be great.
We'd totally love to have you there.
But yeah, it was set, and when it comes to weekends, if it's a weekend she's supposed to work, she has to make a deal.
That's another.
Yeah, if I get off, like I have to agree to like inappropriate things with my boss. I don't know. I can't do it.
I want to bring this one back up because I agree with Cheryl on this. EECC was another good one that we watched.
Oh, EBC was they're great. They're
are.
a great channel.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Fun.
they're fun.
I mean, you say they're pretty energetic. I like watching that.
They are, and not only interject, they're fun. They put a lot of great information out there. They're just natural. So I'm not sure, they got like 50,000 subscribers or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but that's because they're a great channel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just
Some of the first ones that I started watching were Cruise with Josh and Griffin Alyssa.
Now, I watched both of them, Tyler, and Cruise with Josh. He's a great young fella, also. He's from North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina. So he's good. I'm good, right?
Hey, if we go with that, since Lolita Loca lives in Tampa now, since they're good, we're good too.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely. No doubt. Or you even, Tyler, you go, hey, y'all live in Florida? I live in Florida.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a lot of good creators in Florida.
There is Happy Cruising. I think Griffin Alyssa used to live in Tampa. Definitely Jay from the Ship Life. A lot of people, great creators in Florida.
You're right.
The Degenerates.
Degenerates.
Oh, y'all got to meet the Degenerates, and
Yeah. They're
Fantastic.
awesome people. Cool.
they're awesome people. They're awesome. No doubt. No doubt.
True to who they are.
Papa Moso.
What?
Every time they do a super chat, he always
Anchor.
uses it.
Anchor.
You're right, Papa. You're right. Rubber, what are you talking about, Papa? But you're right.
That's funny.
Now, him and his girlfriend went to because they couldn't cruise. They went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which is somewhere I've been to like 1,000 times. It seems like.
Hey, Nick.
Nick. Hi, Nick.
Nick Jen.
But yeah.
Nick's another great channel we watch. Great content.
Nick, I mean,
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
well, I mean, that's, y'all the young bucks coming up, gonna take the place of us old people. I'm talking about myself. I ain't talking about nobody else.
His son listened to our live last night. I said, "This is how old people entertain themselves during the day." That's what we do.
I like to watch them because, like you said, it is like watching that generation come up, and I like how pretty close knit they seem to be. The three of them, it's like their own little group coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. I'm trying to see what's on the chat. Well, Travis and Josh Hokum. Yeah, Josh Hokum. He's him and Mama Hokum. I mean,
and Papa Hokum.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great channel. I mean, of course, I like them. I don't usually watch their lives.
Yeah.
But, their videos I watch all the time.
Yeah, I can say I watched his content.
When we were going on a lore, that was one of the ones we watched.
Mm-hmm.
His trailer for Lure of the Sea is one of my favorite trailers ever made. I mean, it's just.
He's got really good graphics. Like he's really good at putting them together, and
he's good at editing.
His editing,
yeah,
is really good.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm trying to get there, but
you're close. Let me tell you something. You're close, buddy.
Yeah, I really like Ronnie's too, though. Ronnie's really good at editing. He can put videos together like the one he did with Edna.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, I kind of just threw this one together." I'm like, "Oh my god, it had me in tears." Oh, look, yes.
Who did you do the one for, Ronnie? Where you were walking around the Walmart parking lot trying to get people to interview with you?
Oh, that was
Man on the Street.
Man on the Street. MGM.
For MGM, that's who it was. Yeah, that was funny.
That was tough. I mean, going around talking to just strangers.
Nobody wanted to talk.
Nobody wanted to talk.
You got one, didn't you? You got one.
I got one, but truth be told,
if I seen you, I would have talked to you.
Thank you. I think most people think I'm trying to sell them something.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, "Oh, MGM Family Travel. I don't want to buy nothing. Get out of here." I think that's what they do. I think that's what they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And but actually, truth be told, you're hearing it here. The person that actually got to talk to me, that done the, little interview, I knew him personally. So when I asked them, they go, "Oh, well, I don't." I'm like, "Dude, come on, man, do this for me." So they actually, it's like, but it's like, how long is it going to be?
Just a few minutes.
Just a minute. I mean, we're not going to take long. Okay, I'll maybe a minute. So they were still hesitant, even though I knew them personally. And I knew this person like 20 years, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Well, guys, I hate to cut you short, but we do have to get out of here for the Downunder Cruisers.
Hey,
but I appreciate everybody for jumping on.
Hey,
we'll
thanks
to,
for
if you go live in Cancun, just let me know so I can at least somewhat enjoy it through you guys.
Well, we're
something for me.
definitely going to go live at some point. We're going to try to do some.
You like my parrot?
Yeah, we're going to do something. We're going to just have fun. But
Do you like my new parrot?
All right, guys.
parrot.
Garfield.
Okay.
It's a very heavy parrot.
All right, y'all. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Bye. Thanks for coming on. All right, everybody, we got to get out of here. Make sure if you haven't joined us on Facebook yet, facebook.com/groups/UsandMoreYT. Also, we got a Facebook page and a Twitter page at UsandMoreYT. Get our cool merchandise at teesprings.com/stores/UsandMore. All right, guys.
All right, guys, this is UsandMore. We are living life. Oh, you didn't join me. It's
wasn't
UsandMore. And we are living life to the fullest. Bye, guys.
Oh, wait. You didn't help me out.
Sorry.
All right, we're out of here.
Bye.